Notations for binomial probability distribution. N called fixed number of trials, X specific number of successes in n trials. That means X must be between 0 and n inclusive. So let's understand this topic, what this X means. That let's say these are n trials, okay? These are n trials I'm drawing here. Hope this will help you. So these green ones are n trials, right? When you said you wanted to find X, specific number of successes in n trials, that means X must be between 0 and n. So if you want to choose your X, you can say that, you know what, this is my X from here to here. So you see that it's smaller than your n, right? So, or you can take this entire n as your X. Or you can choose nothing. That means your X you can choose from between 0 and n inclusive. That means you can choose X as a 0, you can choose X as a n, or any number in between 0 and n. Hope this will help you. So now next thing is number 3. P, small p, is the probability of success in one of the n trials. Small q is probability of failure in one of the n trials. And P of X, the probability of getting exactly X successes among n trials. Now using a binomial probability distribution, always be sure that this X and P, let's take a look guys, X and P, as you notice it, they're connected with success. So X and P are consistent in a sense that they both refer to the same category, success. So that's a good thing to notice. Let's do one example. When a person is randomly selected with replacement, there is a 0.32 probability that this person knows how an OBS software functions. Suppose that we wanted to find the probability that exactly 3 of 5 random people know how an OBS software functions. If the procedure does result in a binomial distribution, in our case it was yes everybody because this was my previous example, then you identify the values of n, x, p and q. So n, number of trials, we know, we already have it. Do you guys agree? 5 random people. So fixed number of trials, 5. Next one, X, specific number of successes in n trials. That means from these n trials, how many number of successes you wanted it? Exactly 3. Is that correct? And right here, notice here, exactly 3. So your X is 3. Probability of success in one of n trials. So probability of success is right here, 0.32, and that is in one of the n trials. Next one, Q, probability of failure of the n trials. So the failure, the formula for Q is 1 minus P. So remember this, 1 minus P. So what we get is 1 minus whatever our P value is, we're going to subtract from 1. So we will end up getting 1 minus 0.32 is 0.68, and that's the probability of failure in one of the n trials. So 0.68. And take a look at here. Probability of failure and success, when you add them up, they have to be 1. And that's why we're using this formula, Q equals 1 minus P, or Q plus P has to be equals 1. P of x, the probability of getting exactly x successes among n trials. So how do we word this P of x? I just want to word it. It's just P of 3. So we can say the probability of getting exactly 3 successes among 5 trials. Hope this will help you.